Hello everybody, welcome to Movie Workout, which you can now do anytime, anywhere. Do feel free to stop at any point of time if feeling unwell. Choose a space that's big and safe enough without any hazardous object around you. Okay, without further ado, let's get ourselves started with yoga. Start a warm up. Let's take a deep breath, breathe in deep. As you exhale, we bend the knees, touch the floor. Just give yourself a light stretch. Bend knees, stand tall. Squat, re-stretch. Do it at your own pace. At any point of time, you find it's very tight on the hamstring, you don't have to straighten the legs fully. You can always keep your knees slightly bent, just warming up now. Squat to stretch, squat, we stand tall. Bend knees, stretch your legs. Bend knees, inhale, we lift up. Let's go for another 8. We go deeper each time. 7. Inhale, stand tall. 6. So you actually squat and stretch your hamstrings. Squat again to lift yourself all the way up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more count. Let's stay down and hold. Stretch your legs. You can grab anywhere on the legs, it can be your shin or ankle. Any point of time you find too strong, just hold it higher. It's actually easier and higher, but you can still keep your leg almost straight. Pull yourself very close to the floor as much as you can. Okay, now you can walk or you can jump your feet forward. You walk or jump lightly, you squat down fully. We'll do some dynamic stretches, a little bit stronger. You tiptoes, lift the heels up as high as you can. Side view, lift the heels up until the feet is perpendicular to the floor. Just stretch your toes and your feet. Tuck the forehead closer to your knees, squeeze into a ball. If your head cannot touch your knees, don't force it, okay? Do it at your own range. Squeeze into a ball. Just a couple more breaths here, expand and relax the body. Relax your head, relax your feet too. If you can, place your palms on the floor. Otherwise, you try to stay on the fingertip, at least the fingertip. Can't straighten the legs, don't worry about it. You see how much you can go. So we go 1, stretch your legs, and reset, come back down. 2. Now, good thing about this stretch is you're going to work the quads at the same time. 3, exhale, stretch, inhale down. 4, you stretch the front of your thigh and as well as the back of your hamstrings. 5, in case you can't straighten the legs fully, it's okay. 6, keep your knees bent. Okay, keep your knees bent. 7, you may rest any point of time. 8, so each time you push your body closer to your thighs. 9, we go for 5 more. Okay, just 5 more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more count, we're going to hold your legs straight. Hold. Grab your ankles. Pull your forehead as close as your legs as you can. Okay? Now relax your arms. Suck in the stomach. Drag yourself up like your right jaw. Lift the head up fast. Hands behind back. Interlace your fingers. Arms straight. Shoulders pull back. Let's lift the chin up to the ceiling. Stretch along the throat. Relax. Okay. Keep the feet together. Heel toes touch. Okay, feet together. Lift your arms up. Right arm. You go side to side. Inhale up. Exhale. Just warming up. Hinge. Push the hip to the side. Inhale up. Exhale. Reach. Okay. Imagine the back is always flat on the wall. So just gliding side to side. Okay, now lift the right arm up. Stretch your eyes, reach up tall. Lift up the ribcage, really lengthen the obliques. Switch to your left. Left hand slide closer to your knee as much as you can. Chest up. Left shoulder forward. Now reach far. Reach far and spread the fingers along the way. Keep reaching, keep reaching. Every breath you create more space. The only thing is you do not want to hunch the back. So chest and chin up at all times. 10, 9, 8, 7, a bit more. 6, both legs are straight. 5, keep the weight on the outside of your feet. 3, 2, and release. Let's try this side. Left arm up. Lengthen the body first. Lift the ribs into the length of your on the side of the body. Right hand on your thigh. Push your hip to the side. Let's reach. Move the bicep, the arm to your ear. Keep reaching. Chest chin up. Right shoulder forward. Lengthen. You're going to hold for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and release. Well done. Next arms. You try both arms together. This time you can interlace your fingers. Index finger points up, plant your feet. Arms straighten fully. Lift the ribcage. We go right. Now keep your fingers level, the index fingers level, chest chin up. Just a few seconds. Keep your feet grounded. Just a few seconds. This switch. Breathe. Breathe into your abdominals. Chest chin up, left shoulder forward. Observe that there's any difference between your right and the left. Okay, release. Well done. Release your arms. Let's do a little bit of a sun salutation. We'll go for 3 rounds. Okay? Stand at the top of your mat. Arms together. Take a deep breath. You can arch your back. As you exhale, we hinge forward. Grab into your legs. Now, if you can, bring your forehead closer to your knees or your shin. Place your palms on the floor. Right leg steps back first. Push your hip down. Shine the chest forward. Keep the right leg as straight as you can. Left leg back, plank. Drop the knees. Sit back fully. This is your child pose, your resting position. Arms straight. And from here, we're going to glide forward. The closer you are to the floor, the harder it will be. Push the chest up. Shoulders pull away from the ears. The elbows are slightly bent. So push yourself back. If you can, you come close to the floor, which is harder. Downward facing. Dig the heels into the ground. Relax your head. Press your feet down. Your right leg steps forward. Push your hip low. Hip flexes. Left leg forward as well. Carry yourself all the way up to the top. Prayer. Again. Up. Exhale. Hinge forward, stretch into your hamstring. This time will be the opposite. Then left leg back. Push your hip down, shine your chest forward. Remember, this is for your hip flexors. Right leg back. Child pose. Drop the knees, sit back fully. Your resting position. From here we glide. Now if you find it too strong, don't come too close to the floor. Like this is fine, halfway. Push your chest up. Extension of your back. Shoulders pull away from the ears. The elbows are soft, slightly bent. Going back is the same. Push your nose forward. If you find too much, halfway like this is fine. Push yourself back. Downward facing dog. Adjust the feet. Dig the heels down. Relax your head. Press your feet into the floor. Left leg steps forward. Right leg forward. Lift the body right to the top, keep your back flat, and prayer position. So this is one full set. Okay, we're going to try 2 more. Use this as a warm-up. Breathe in, exhale, bend forward, arms on floor, right leg steps back, push your hip down, look up, left leg back, plank position, child pose, sit back fully. Cobra, if you can come close to the floor, you try. Glide as close as you can. Push yourself up, shoulders pull away from the ears. Push yourself back, child pose, downward facing dog, but just up. Dig the heels into the ground. Right leg steps forward, left leg forward. Keep your back straight, lift yourself to the top. Prayer. Second half, inhale, lift, Hinge forward, up the legs. Left leg goes back. Right leg back. Child pose, sit back fully. Cobra, glide, as if you're going to draw a line on the floor with your nose. Push yourself back the same way. Downward dog position. Take the heels down, adjust the feet. Press your feet into the ground. Left leg steps forward. Right leg forward. Keep the back straight. Lift the body up. And pray. One more set. Inhale. By now you should feel more comfortable. You see me go a little deeper than before. Movements are the same. Arms on floor, right leg back. Your stance wide, shine your chest forward. Left leg back. Child pose, sit back completely. Cobra glide. Into the top. Exhale, push yourself back. Downward facing dog position. Right leg steps forward. Left leg forward. Put yourself to the top. Pray. Second part. Inhale. Exhale. Bend forward. Arms on floor. Left leg back. Right leg back. Child pose. Sit back fully. Cobra glide. Close to the ground. Push the chest up. Push yourself back. Downward facing dog. Press your heels into the ground. Left leg steps forward. Right leg forward. Carry yourself to the top. Pray. Now we're going to add some postures. Okay, your 3 rounds of salutation. We add some postures. We go into a chair pose. Arms up high. The highest. Sit the buttocks back. Bend the knees. Push your buttocks behind. Keep the back flat at all times. Try this. Both arms reach to the side. And try with your right first. Keep reaching. Reach to the back of the room. Without hunching, bring it back to the front. Okay, your back is always flat. Try the other. Reach as much as you can. Come back to the center. Stand tall. You dive forward. Hinge. Place your arms on the ground. Right leg back. Sink the hip low. Look up. This time we'll stay here. Push your hip down, shine your chest forward. Okay, drop the knee to the right. Okay, this knee drops down, the back leg. Shift the buttocks back. Feel some stretch on the hamstrings. Point your foot up, your calf will be involved. Rest the body closer to your left thigh as much as you can. If you find yourself a little bit stiff, it's okay. Do it at your own pace. See how much you can go. Bend this left knee forward. This time we're going to shift this left arm, this right arm bring in to the arch of your foot. So both your palms are in line with your foot. Okay, straighten the back leg. See, tuck the toes under the heel. Straighten. Push your hip low. From here, we like to try to straighten this left, this leg. Okay, stretch it. Your own range as much as you can. Then reset. Try 2 more like this. 2. As much as you can. You can bend the knee if you have to. Back in. 1 more count. 3. And bend. Stay here. Okay, lift up the right arm. Look to the front. Towards me. Extend the arm beside the ear. Chest up. Chin up. The more you push your hip down, the deeper the stretch. You'll be feeling the buttock and the right hip flexor as well. Keep the arm glued to your ear. Release your arm, drop the palms down. You go into warrior position. Let's try a warrior number 1. Keep the heel, keep your stance comfortable, pick yourself up. Balance. The heel stays up, shoulder hips square. Lift your arms up. Sink the hip low. 90 degrees on the knee is your maximum. If you're not comfortable, come up higher. Still keep the back heel up. We'll do some rotation. As you exhale, stretch his arm across the room. You see how much you can go. As much as you can, body level. The arms are parallel with the floor. This right arm, touch your thigh, the back thigh. Lift up this left arm. Look over your shoulder. Breathe, breathe. So quite a bit of rotation here. You're going to rest this palm down. Touch the palm on the floor. The same posture you did earlier on. Right arm glue beside your ear. Release this palm, touch down. You're going to swing this leg back. Swing back. Child pose, drop the knees. Sit back, completely. You rest. Melt yourself into the ground. Complete relaxation. Just if you need to. Rest down. Sink into the floor. Cobra. Lie yourself close to the floor if you can. Push the chest up. Okay, remember the elbows are soft, no slouching. Pull your shoulders away from the ears. How about turn the head and look over your right shoulder. See you can look at your left foot. Like checking your blind spot. Try the other side. In and switch. Center, we're going to push ourselves back. Come close to the floor, push yourself back. Downward facing. Press the feet into the ground. Take the heels up, relax your head. Okay, we're going to a three-legged dog. Lift up your right, put the entire weight onto the heel as much as you can. Push to the floor. Level the hips. Go into a swan. Slide the right knee forward between the arms. The back leg straighten all the way. Stretch it all the way. The higher you push this foot up, the deeper the stretch. 90 degrees is your maximum. Once you're in this position, stack your weight on top. Look up. Lift the chin up to the ceiling. As much as you can. So you stack your weight onto your pelvis. You can even rest your palm on your thigh if you're comfortable. Try this if you can. Lift up the opposite arm and reach. Imagine you're going to grab your ankle, just reach for your ankle. Breathe, look over the shoulder. It looks very graceful. And release your arms. We slowly walk ourselves onto the ground. So you melt yourself down. You can readjust your position. Sink your body into the floor. Grounded. Let's focus on the inner thigh and also the buttock on the side of your buttock. Sink close to the floor. Slowly come back up. Push your right leg back. Down dog position. Readjust your legs. Take the heels into the ground. Use the same leg again. Okay, step forward. And the opposite leg come forward as well. Both legs are straight. Lift yourself all the way to the top. Stand tall. Great. Okay, now we're going to try second half. Ready? Same thing. Go for chair pose first. So if you're strength involved, bend the knees, push your buttocks back in the body forward. Keep the arms at the highest. This time we try this direction first. Look behind you. Stretch to the back. Stretch. Almost like you're rolling a boat. Come back up, chair pose. This part do not hunch, okay? This is hunch. Always readjust your position. So now we go to front, face the front. Come back up, chair pose. Stand straight, up your back. Exhale, bend forward, hug the legs, fold yourself in half. This time opposite leg back. Again, you try to bring this leg back, the other leg. Push your hip down, look up. Drop the knee, flex your foot, shift the buttocks back. Adjust the leg as much as you can. Point your foot up, rest the body down against your thigh. Bend the right knee back to the front. Straighten the left leg. Tuck the toes under the heel. Straighten the leg. We go for a slight rotation. Hit the palm. Bring the arm that's on the outside. Bring into the arch of your foot. You can adjust. Okay. From here we straighten the left leg. Squeeze your thigh as much as you can. Then reset. Bend the knee forward again. We go 2 more sets. Exhale, stretch it. Release. Last one. 3. Deeper. Bend the knee forward. Okay, now we're going to do some rotation. You can bring your arm in front, closer. Lift up the opposite arm. So if you're looking behind you, rotate as much as you can. Keep the legs straight, chest up. Extend the arm beside the ear. Breathe into the posture. You probably feel quite a bit into your buttock, strengthening on your thigh. Okay, rest this palm down. Going for warrior position. Right? You can adjust, chest up. When you feel ready, pick yourself up. If you are balancing ball, shoulder hip square, arms up beside your ears. Sink the hip down, you're going to go harder, Okay, don't move the legs anymore. You're going to rotate the body. Stretch your arms across the room. Try and maintain the head to be in line with your belly button. You drop this palm down on the back leg. Lift up this arm. Open up the rib cage. You can lean back, look over the shoulder. Breathe. Stretch the ribs here. On your exhale, rest the palm back down. Extend the arm beside your ear. The same posture you did earlier on. And drop the palm down. Well done. Go back to plank. Swing the leg back. Plank position. Child pose. Take a break. Drop both knees. Sit the body back. Rest the body into the floor. Breathe. From here we try going to a cobra. Arm straight. Closer you are to the floor, the harder it is. Breathe in, push the chest up. Shoulders pull away from the ears, the elbows are soft. This time we try to look the other way, look over the shoulder. Switch, try the other side before we go. Back center, back to child pose. Lower the body and push back. So your upper body strength, downward facing dog position. Take the heels into the floor. This time we're going to lift up the left, 3-legged dog. Lift up the left leg. Now don't bring, keep your hips level. Okay, do not tilt to one side. Keep the hips level as much as you can. Press the entire weight down to the back heel. Then we'll go into the swan. Slide this knee forward between the arms. Straighten the back leg. The higher you push your foot up, the deeper the stretch. You stack your weight on top. Push your chest upright. Press your pelvis. This is your pelvis. The pelvis region. Sink closer to the floor. If you can, you can place this arm on your thigh too. Okay? You can remain here when you bring the opposite arm behind. Touch the leg. Anywhere on the leg is fine. Possible you go further to towards the ankle. Look over the shoulder. Release. And slowly we walk ourselves back onto. We melt down. Okay? Slowly sink into the ground. Adjust anytime, okay? We focus along the hip here, some of the thigh region too. Now we're going to slowly walk yourself up. Coming up already, so back to the downward dog position. Swing the leg back, stretch up both your legs. You're going to use the same leg, okay, which is your front leg, a little bit earlier on. Step forward, followed by the opposite leg. Slowly keep your back flat, come up to the top, stand tall, and regular position. Well done. Let's face the front. Let's try this. Keep your feet pointing to the front, straight parallel. Arms behind your back. Interlace fingers, arms straight, shoulders back. Lift the chin up to the ceiling. You can arch as much as possible, but don't force it. Relax your buttocks, let the pelvis sink to the front. Pull your shoulders back. As you exhale, hinge at the hip. Throw the arms over the body, your own range, okay? Imagine the head coming close to the floor, the arms reaching to the front. Feel the shoulders, hamstrings, lower back, biceps, and your chest. Release your arms down. You walk or jump your feet together. Take a seat on the floor. See the buttocks. Alright. Let's drop your knees apart. Go into butterfly. Hold your feet, sit the body upright. Push your knees to the ground. Lift the chin up to the ceiling. And on your exhale, we hinge forward. You can use your elbows to help press against the calf or even the front of the shin. Your own range. Okay, look away from the feet. Release. We're going to do a bit of balance, right? Before that, just stretch your legs out. Split. At your own range, inner thigh, hamstring. Do it at your own pace. Lean forward. You can choose to hold the shin and pull yourself to the front, or you can walk from your own pace. As long as you feel the stretch, you are in the stretch. Do it at your own pace. Just feel some stretch. This will assist you in the next posture. Just hold for a while. You can rest your head down like this. Breathe. Now try to keep your toes pointing up so that keeps your knee pointing as well. Okay, release. Let's bend your knees back in. We do a balance. You can hold your heel. Okay, hold your heels. Now lift your feet off the floor. You're in the balance already. When you feel ready, you slowly extend the legs out. This is your maximum. Stay here. Okay, work on your stability instead. You can straighten more, go ahead. Squeeze the thigh. Sit straight now. Don't worry if you lose balance. Do your best. Okay, right now, I'm trying my best too. Okay, sit straight, point your toes back. You can pull your legs back if you're feeling comfortable. Let's try and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. Okay, go for another butterfly. Step straight. Exhale. Lean forward. Release. Let's rest our back onto the floor. Roll ourselves slowly onto the ground. We're going to hug our knees, both your knees like a pillow. If you can, grab the opposite elbows. Squeeze into a ball. You may rock yourself side to side. Okay, relaxes the lower back region. We're going to work a bit into breathing, okay? So take a deep breath. Breathe in. Don't hold your breathing. As you exhale, tuck your forehead to your knees. Squeeze. Keep breathing. Squeeze. Relax. Let's do it again. Ready? Breathe in, up, and squeeze. Release. One more time. Breathe in, up, and squeeze. Relax. Okay, drop the feet down. Now from here, we're going to do a simple bridge. Keep the heels below the knees. Okay, feet about hip width apart. Scoop the buttocks off the floor. Squeeze the buttocks. Yes, squeeze the buttocks. Arms straighten fully. Interlace your fingers. You may walk your shoulders towards each other. Squeeze into your back. You may readjust your feet. Take another half a step in. Push your pelvis higher. If possible, the chest touches the chin. If you can. Okay, if not, doesn't matter. Right, do your own range. Push it all the way up. Breathe. Keep it simple. See your stomach rise up and down as you breathe. Then close your eyes. Observe your body. Observe your breathing. Release your arms, roll your spine slowly back towards the floor. Okay, adjust yourself a little bit. Now we're going to try the hip flexor. We're going to bring the one leg. Try with the right leg first, okay? Cross over to your left. Cross fully, no gap. Then we'll just drop the knees to one side. Only thing is, do not lift up your shoulder. You see how much you can push the knee down without lifting up the shoulder. Breathe into your abdominals. Expand and relax as you breathe. So you expand from inside the body. You switch the same. Left over right. Cross fully. Drop the knees to the side. Shoulder stays on the ground as much as you can. Now you observe, is there any difference between the right and the left? Sometimes one side is tighter than the other. So just take note of that. Our body can be imbalanced most of the time. We just want to have the imbalance a little bit closer to each other, not too big a difference. Ease. Straighten both legs. Let's do a tense and relaxed technique. We elevate into your abdominals. Right? So from here, we're gonna crunch up. Ready? Up and lift. You can try clench your fists tight, squeeze your leg. Every breath, tighten the stomach. Hold for a few seconds. Squeeze all your stress and pressure to a point. Now we let go. Relax. Let the body melt into the floor. Fully relax. Try again, okay? Just one more. Ready? Up and squeeze. Squeeze all your stress and pressure to a point. Tighten it. 5, 4, 3. No gap on your back. 2. Crunch up. 1. We let go. We melt into the floor. Now adjust yourself to your most comfortable position. Relax your feet. Palm facing up. Fingers curl up naturally. Close your eyes. Go ahead. Close your eyes. Soften the face. Give ourselves a few minutes to completely relax. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Every exhale, feel yourself sinking into the floor. Tell yourself to forget about the outside world. Just be alone with yourself. Stay grounded. Take this opportunity to completely relax. exhale, release all your stress and pressure that you have during the week. Complete relaxation. Listen to your own breath. Yeah, let rhythm to your ears. Relax more grounded into your stay like this for 5 to 10 minutes or even longer. When you're ready, take a deep breath. Stretch your arms above the head, legs straighten, even lengthen in the rib cage. Relax. Bend both knees. Okay, we roll ourselves towards the side. This is your recovery position. It's quite comfortable on the lower back. For those with back condition, you want to roll to the side like this and gently push yourself up. Thank you very much. Everyone is encouraged to do at least 30 minutes of physical activity daily. Stay at home, but don't let that stop you from being active. For more workouts, click on the link below. My name is Melvin. I'll see you again. Thank you.